as time ticks down. This is a very aggressive GAM esports lineup. Kled and Nocturne can both lead the charge in. The follow-through is there for the rest of this team.
Level 6s for GAM esports. Get ready for Zeros to recall. Get ready for Levi to path into the bottom lane. We are going to see them try to attack around that area of the map once the levels come through. All they have to do is maneuverability in top lane, but he's been chunked out enough. This could be possible.
All right, gonna go for some damage here. That's the cloak now down, as Hana's gotta wait around for this timeout, and Rest can just play towards the front, lands the Q, flash into the cocoon, that's gonna be first blood claimed for Rest.
That was such good coordination between Hana
and there was a huge wave pushing in, so now he's been denied so much.
Dismounted, needs one more auto attack, just gets Scarlet, time to ignite, Fofo can't get out, the rope pulls him back in and he burns to death.
A sick 1v1 right there from Kiaya. He knew that there was no support coming in out any sort of flanking vision, any sort of flanking ward there, so...
Support, see each other, a lot of CC now put down, Ignite Aqualo as well, the ult coming through, he's first to level 6, but Cinder's already moved on over, decent damage here, but here's the paranoia. 4 members of J-Team waiting around, Kled dives in, but he doesn't have any backup. It's just 2 members near him, so it's going to be...
them getting this Rift Herald now. If they can break the first turret and start moving around, that's big. But here comes Levi.
The flash follow already there. The Flay's still going to push him backwards, though, and this is going to be now the chase in. Levi's going to drop down. Zin grabs that kill. Stopwatch
here. It is.
Still right on top of him. Anchor's going to find someone else, though, instead. Into the air goes Elise, but comes back down in a second.
What?
Right on top, and wants to kill Levi, but he has a stopwatch, too. Ignite claims that kill. The shield comes in. Levi refuses to die, and it's GAM taking a 2 for 0.
They're going back in.
Goes in for a third. Forcing Fofo backwards. He stays alive, though. Now comes second hook. Not going to land there either, but Fofo dangerously close to death. Kiaya might be able to remount, gets away from the Flay, but look at the willingness to dive. Again, Fofo low. Angel's not going to land yet again as the TPs come back in.
Zeros!
More for Zeros. Jumps right forward, grabs the third kill. The stopwatch for Slay keeps him alive, but the Flay is going to bring him right back in. He will drop. Now Zeros ults backwards to the Blasco, and he's going to get out 3 for 1 GAM. Hana throws a spiderling that blows up, tries to get a bit of vision and a brush, but there's no one around. Ult's gonna come across, they're gonna land everything. This is not looking good for the poor Thresh right there. They play and leave, live, but the first damage is gonna come across. 1 for 0 so far, Livy forced to run backwards. Not the Drake kill just yet. Culling means a willingness to re-engage here. Bit of damage into Kiaya as Rest has come down alongside Zeros.
Even though they only got 1 kill on
CJ team split with a couple members bot side, a couple members above that Drake, and they make the play. Now Rest in trouble.
He's trying to get away, but the stopwatch gives him 2 seconds, and the auto's gonna come through regardless. A shut down to the mid lane. That's 2 unanswered kills for GAM. Is an easy walk away for Slay.
And they
Fun plus, we have every...
Please keep going, chat.
Yeah,
No,
here comes Levi.
It's my turn to talk yet again, and Slay is just that. But Hana might jump down into Levi yet again. This time he's going to take the backwards approach, and a flash into Levi gets away from the Flay.
A little bit of a tick on Levi's ultimate, and then they're probably going to run another play.
Right into the mid lane, but Hana's already there. The burst damage, though, it might just take him down as Fofo falls. It's trade kill, though, as an Nocturne's dropped the flash. Keeps Kiana barely safe. When it gets played back, Flash says it's not going to land, though.
Sure, maybe.
And that means he's completely safe. Here comes the teleport. It's Zeros with ult up. Respect the Akali.
They make that next play does come back to supports fundamentally in my eyes.
The willingness to aggress once again. That is a flash that does nothing.
We're just going back in one more
Back
time.
up. Press your buttons on cool, then everybody right into that jungle yet again. Believe I can't find the target. They're all grouped up for them together. Now the top laners come by as well. Kiaya. Actually, it's Zeros having to jump over the wall. And that's the ulti burn for escapes. That's a lot less threat on the Akali.
2 big cooldowns blown right before the Infernal Drake spawns. Now J-Team don't have many flashes.
Look to the front line, but Slay again goes down, finds the back line, stun stopwatch, looking to stay alive. Looking at the re-engage though, 5v4. Hana dropped low, and this is going to be Zeros. Forced one away, does not have an ulti to claim those kills, so has to run the barrel chain. And not going to land that either.
How does J-Team go from here? Because they still have Nocturne, Kled, Akali, ult, all down, Slay dead. They can go for the Drake, but Rest is stuck in mid lane.
2 autos, he needs one more. Almost the kill finally. Takes him down, the killing spree for Zin.
Still looks like J-Team starting up this Infernal Drake. Gamma rushing straight over for that bear. Maybe not going to quite time.
Yeah, and Rest is really pivotal for J-Team in this game.
And
Another pivotal thing
that hook
is killing Slay, because he's the one that they're able to catch out as he's trying to move around for vision.
He's 2/3 of their kills. They're finding the openings at the very least.
That added utility in fights, and the full 3-item Kaisa now. Trying to get that triple evolve here, so GAM are so loaded.
Box 4, he's going to flash them right back into his team, though. This could be Levi overstepping the bounds. But first, a kill comes through. Thresh drops down. 1 for 0 to the back line goes Kiaya. Gets this mount that has to run away, but Lucindra damage. Stopwatch keeps him alive. Well played there. The 1 for 0. Zeros on the side has to be respectful. Puts the ult, gets out.
We thought they used all their stopwatches in the bottom lane, but clearly grouped. Everyone except for GP kind of has to be grouped every time this nocturnal gets used. And they're not grouped this time.
Yet again, Stopwatch blocks a lot of damage up, but they're still found in isolation on a Thresh. That's Koala going down. Another fight continues now as they dive force with that turret, but again, it keeps some space alive there, and the rest of the right just back right out, but it's still 5v4. The re-engage might come through. They found it for Cinder, but the first kill comes through on Nautilus, and now they're waiting on the corpse. Zeros does not have a way out.
It's a shutdown.
1 to J-Team.
It happens in the same spot every time, but this time, GAM cannot find more. And they end up getting turned straight on towards Zin, going on the rest.
Has to do it from the barrel, but he can't knock them down in time. All to the side. Stopwatch is traded back and forth, but Hana, can he drop in time to flash around? They trade kills 1 for 1. And now to the backside. It's too much. It's too forward for Rest. Kills himself jumping over the wall.
And the play by Zin there, 4,500 damage during that fight, but you can see the GP all.
We're doing it again.
Great Lantern, though. Put it down in time. Knew where the target was. Kled charged the team forward. Forcing a flash, actually, out of Hana, but he was getting chased.
What's the saying? If at first you don't succeed,
Look at this, setting up onto the Baron already is GAM.
All right, slightly different. This time they're actually starting the Baron before the fight.
Here comes the re-engage. GP only going to kite out of it, but the low health bars could make things dangerous. Lee's going to lose the Guardian Angel. The re-engage comes across. And this time Zin can join in, but it's 2 for 1 so far. 3 for 1. It's all GAM so far, shutting down everybody as Rest runs. Might lose the Guardian Angel. That's Pop now as well. This is scary, Zeros. Okay, Stopwatch to buy a little bit more HP, but still trying to buy the time.
Oh, no. What is he doing?
You gotta be kidding me. Rest finally burns down. The ace does come through.
GAM found the fight finally. They had to start the Baron to pull J-Team far enough away from their tower in order to close the gap, and they find the huge team fight victory. Now, though, without an AD carry or a Kled alive, they're unable to convert that into a Baron. Instead, they're just going to have to settle for these towers. But now that these towers are down, they can go for these fights.
Discounts it, throws the Q too early, meaning Kaisa takes aggro, no CC, the re-engage comes in yet again, and Lil V this time is the target. Flash the safety, but is it really? As Zin shows up, finds the damage and shields through all of it. 2 for 0, J-Team on the run, trying to stay alive, but they're not going to do that for long. It's a 5v2 now as Levi runs for his life, finds a little bit of damage, stunned up, finally does go down. But the 4v2 is still great, make it a 4v1 as Rest, the only one left alive, has to run back to his base.
If at first you don't succeed, try 18 more times, and it's going to work. We're up to 20, but GAM are finally in the base, and the death timers are too long. This should be the final push for GAM.
Gangplank has to try to somehow clear the minion wave and make the back door not happen. He's going to put barrel 1 down. There's number 2, knocks down most of the minions, but the damage output's still going to be pretty high. There's still a cannon minion there as well. Rest will do his best, but the turrets are going to fall. And GAM in a slugfest. Claim the final kill, almost under the base, knock down the next, so we've got a tied up group.
And that, my friends, is what we call a barn burner. Because it was action throughout the entire game. 34 kills in 39 minutes. Every Nocturne ult used, that has got to be
over and over again, going so even for so long, but finally they find that initiation when they start up the Baron that baits J-Team in outside of their defensives. Then they can find the turn and break open the tower line to eventually set up for those fights to win every single time.
And there was so much back and forth during the game. I do want to credit GAM for this draft and also their willingness to commit to a game plan. They had so many tools to engage, and over and over and over and over and over again.